This is the Gaming Zone in Tempe.
On today's episode of the Nintendo Quest, we are starting our Super Nintendo collection journey.
We are at Fallout Games Tempe.
We're in a store we've never been to.
Seems appropriate to go to our favorite store in town. We're at Fallout Games Mesa.
We basically took the top 100 games that were listed of all time.
It's called Tech Labs?
Yep. It's close. I'm trying it once more.
Can I get started for you?
I wanted to get,
Is this a Hastings cabinet?
It could be. This is better than our Zelda shelf. And then a Pokemon shelf. Random expensive game shelf. Our favorite PS2 game. Just kidding. It's our least favorite PS2 game ever. Unlimited Saga.
Oh man. I never had a Square game hurt my soul so bad.
What we did is we took the top 100 games listed by IGN.com.
And then some PS3 bangers. Folklore.
Trinity Universe.
Some GameCube bangers. There's some 3DS heavies.
Legend of Starfy.
We pulled out the top 10 of them that cost $20 or less each.
The nice 2DS.
Mm-hmm.
Which is part of the 3DS family.
Yeah, they're all 3DS games. There's the Shantae, that's $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. $200 3DS games. And then the best Final Fantasy right up front there.
Today we're hoping to find Wario's Woods, Return of the Jedi, and Mortal Kombat 2.
We did find a complete in-box version of one of the games you're looking for. It's just on the wrong console.
I like that they have some DIY stuff. I appreciate that.
Just in case you need it last minute, you can come in here without having to order all the way from China or wherever. I don't want to play Mortal Kombat with 2 buttons. No thanks.
Did you see the cannon spike up here?
Yeah. $250. Jeez. There's one of them. Mortal Kombat 2. Have you ever played Mortal Kombat 2?
I think so. Yeah.
I played it on Sega and Super Nintendo back in the day.
Cool. What's your name again?
I think I like Super Nintendo one better.
I think I played the girl with the fans.
Okay. Kitara?
The goal of this series is to prove that even today, you can find amazing video games, in fact, some of the best video games ever released, for cheap.
I wonder if they'll do 20. And let's take a look, because it's got to be $20 or less, so any 3DS games we need while we're not on the 3DS hunt? Nope.
Check out our previous episodes in which we completed the original Nintendo list, all the way from Blades of Steel up to Super Mario 3, and we played them a little bit to see what we think nowadays.
This is a Rhythm Heaven arcade, and I want one for our home. I thought it was just going to be a regular arcade, but they legitimately have some of the coolest arcades. Oh, they have the awesome, like, Tengen Tetris style, too. We found one, and he gave it to us for $20. So he took the sticker off, but he looked it up and realized it was only like, you know, it goes for like 16, 17 price charting, so.
It's dropped in price.
Yeah, it's dropped in price, so he was cool with it, and $20, one on the list.
So low punch, high punch, low kick, high kick. It's the only move I know. So I used to hang out with one of my friends down the road, and we went through, I spent the night at his house one night, and we just went through all the fatalities, babalities, like all the things, and just watched all the animations for him. They were really hard to get, even when you knew how to like do the controls for them. Did your parents like stop you from playing games like this because of how bloody they were?
No.
They didn't care. Your dad was probably into it just as much as you were.
So, like, it was interesting. We could watch mature, like, movies if they're, like, bloody, so blood and gore was fine.
Super Nintendo is really important to Elisa and I. It's one of our favorite systems of all time, and obviously it's a callback to our childhood. I did grow up with the NES as well, but the Super Nintendo holds a really, really strong place in my heart. We're in a store we've never been to in the Valley. First of all, we walk in and it is a nice, tight little store, which is pretty cool. And they have some pretty wild stuff. So some custom art. That is absolutely insane.
And it's kind of cute. But
Yeah.
it's region unlocked.
Region unlocked, and it works.
They have a lot of import games.
Which is cool to see. RPG Maker 5, The Tales of Destiny, a bunch of N64.
Oh, look at the Sakura Wars
Oh yeah.
controller.
That is so adorable. I remember seeing the box for that at Game On. Oh, the GameCube keyboard from Japan. Look how small the keys are. Well, you can't see it, but they're really tiny.
Pokemon Pocket?
Yep, a red mother cart. And then Earthbound. I've never seen the Earthbound box from Japan.
Yeah.
Both the Game Boy players, the silver one and the purple one. A classic Donkey Kong arcade. Just got a Pac-Man one of those for for Christmas, which is pretty cool. NES, a Super Sprint, Gyromite.
Big Bird's hide and speak.
Oh yeah. Switch games. They've got the GameCube stick replacements on the N64s, which are my favorite mods.
Very nice. Oh, it looks like they're modded too. They have
Oh, yeah.
like a clear side to them.
Yeah, clear base. I mean, the purple one's probably just like ours, but yeah, that's neat. Oh, there's some 3DS games. But they are ones we have. There's Yokai Watch Bony Spirits back there. This is exactly what we're looking for.
Look at the Chrono Trigger.
Super Nintendo, so Chrono Trigger, that is pretty nice. Harley's, Top Gear, Young Merlin. None of those are on the list of what we're looking for right now, but
Ranma's cool.
Ranma 1/2 is neat. Yeah, the hard battle. Nothing for the Nintendo Quest, but we're gonna keep looking anyways. That's pretty good prices. I mean, 65 with charger for a 001. I did grow up with Intellivision 2, but I don't really like playing it anymore because it's just not as good. I'm sorry for Intellivision 2 fans. That's my honest opinion.
We're purposely only doing this hunt in person.
Stop number, I guess it's technically 3 of the day. We are at Fallout Games Tempe.
We're not going to buy online or call a store and have them deliver it to us or anything. No, we want to find them in person. That's the
You
goal.
want it for $300? No? I mean, we want it, but not for $300.
This is just more fun to see how available they are, even though they're super popular.
Lego Band.
The problem with popular games and highly rated games is they sell quickly.
We got all the Japanese games.
Very nice.
I have never seen this many. They actually have hue cards here. There's a cool orange Japanese Pikachu
Very nice.
N64. Too bad it's an N64, otherwise it'd be pretty cool. That was just for you, Mort.
Keep watching.
We experienced that during our original Nintendo Quest when it took us like a month to find Ninja Gaiden.
I've heard a lot of good things about Neon 6. Oh yeah, there's all the soundtracks.
Look, there's a Seal Final Fantasy 13 somewhere. I just see it.
There's Sword of Hope, one of the first RPGs I ever played. Ninja Boy 2. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
It's not because it's expensive or rare, it's just because when a store has it, it sells immediately.
That's the one we traded it in.
That's the same one, isn't it? With the water damage. We traded it in a long time ago.
Turns out when a game is great and cheap, then it sells quick. Imagine that.
Oh look, waiting box. Nice crispy box too. Remember when we found that one before you, Mart? That was fun.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel kind of bad about that. Probably should have just given you that one.
Now, I want to point out that there are a lot of expensive games on the Super Nintendo that we didn't include on this list because it needs to fall $20 or less.
Here we are.
We're at the Super Nintendo games. So all the stuff on top obviously doesn't matter because, well, actually, these are loose and no.
Any game complete in box or the really, really big ones like, you know, the Earthbounds and even the Super Metroids, they're over $20, so they're not going to be for this quest.
So let's go to level 2.
That doesn't mean you shouldn't buy them. If you have the money, do it, but the goal of this is to collect it for cheap.
There is, okay, there's a Star, is that, no, that's Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, that's Empire Strikes Back.
Wrong one. Okay, next we've got, no, there's a lot of sports games down here. Strikeout. It was a Star Wars, but not the right Star Wars.
Yeah.
A lot of game collectors, including us, tend to talk about the expensive or rare games in their collection when we think it's more important sometimes to focus on just the best games.
How cool is this?
We're gonna have to take a quick peek at all these expensive games like the Dragon Ball Z Trilogy box.
I've never seen that.
Budokai Super Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's really cool. More and more expensive games.
Dino Crisis 3.
Oh yeah.
Xbox exclusive.
Ours is broken.
Your favorite Dragon Quest.
Oh, actually, it is my favorite Dragon Quest. Believe it or not.
I didn't ask you, Setzer.
Well, they had a lot of cool stuff, but they didn't have Super Nintendo games we needed. And we checked with them too, just in case, and nothing.
Where are we headed?
Let's see, down the road. I think next would be maybe the other gaming zone first. No, he checked that. We don't go there.
It's too far. I don't feel like.
He checked already. We don't have it. So we can go to the other Fallout.
Trails Man.
Xenosaga 3. Oh, these are demo discs. Is this Sisters Royale? There are in-box games here. Oh, there's a Lethal Enforcers we almost bought a few times. So I still have that copy of Disney's Magical World here. These are all the complete in box ones. Let's check the loose Super Nintendo games and see if we can get lucky.
So far, for the first 10 games, we've spent $120, which means we're on an average of $12 a game. And I can tell you, some of these games we bought for like $4. It's insane how easy it is to find great games for cheap.
So is there anything really good in the glass case?
I can't see anything on this shelf.
Played this a little bit the other day, and it's alright. There's Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom.
Jojo.
Transformers War of the Cybertron. That's what I was thinking of when I was looking at that other one.
Yeah.
That's one I heard is really good. Some Switch limited editions. Oh, we've been looking for that.
Yeah.
Trinity, Souls of Zol-El. I know it's not part of the Nintendo Quest, but it is part of a game that we wanted to buy. That's the one we got for $5 at Zia once. So we're on episode 150 about Psy Girls.
We've been skipping the filler.
Yeah, all the filler. I've never seen that Judge Dredd game.
So there's like maybe 30 episodes that...
So we only have like 900 episodes left. Ju-On, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's breeze.
There's that really inappropriate shooter game. Oh, there's the special GameCube cable. I don't see anything when we buy. We just can't help ourselves. We always have to check the 3DS games. I just played God of War 2018, and it was fine. We do need Transformers Prime complete, but not that one. I don't think I'm gonna play God of War Ragnarok. I didn't enjoy 2018 enough.
I think you should, because we gotta find out more about the story.
All right, Super Nintendo. Maybe someday. I'm just not in a hurry to do so. Let's see what we've got here. Negative. Well, quick no, unfortunately.
You can use or not use any of this more. This is all just like...
Oh, we did buy that. We've been wanting to play it.
Choose what adds value to the video.
Yes, exactly. Choose what adds value to the video. Come here, Setzer. No, I'm trying to make a video here. It's his birthday today, so I guess he wanted to be on camera. Look at the camera, look. See? It's Setzer.
The thing about this quest is that we're trying to prove that even today you can find excellent video games, or Nintendo games in this case, for cheap. The problem is even if some of these are cheap, they're kind of hard to find.
Yeah, I feel like they're uncommon.
Yeah.
Like they're cheap but uncommon.
So when you talk to any store owner, they're always going to tell you how they buy Mario games quickly and for more because they sell quick. Well, that's the case for good games too.
Yeah.
So like Wario's Woods is a first party title by Nintendo. Return of the Jedi isn't, but it's still a good game, so it's gonna be tough to find them. But
those games are rough.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
They're not easy.
No. We're gonna go to 1UP Games next. Let's do this.
Alien Trilogy, not the new Alien that's worth a lot. Oh, that's awesome. And there's 5 and 7 and Tactics Ogre. This game keeps popping up today. It's like they know we're gonna come see it.
I want to have it to have it, but I don't want to have it.
I don't want to
now
have to
that
play it. Was it Wario's Woods or Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
There's a lot of sports games here. And oh, there it is. Sweet. Return of the Jedi. This is one that you actually saw played.
Oh man, these games are rough. Like,
Yeah.
they are really hard.
Someone gets the long sword.
Oh,
You guys
no.
fight. I got you guys.
And I think
They-
you used to see your brothers play it basically when you were younger.
Yeah.
That's
They
awesome.
would play it. Sometimes, like mainly it's platforming, but sometimes it would be like kind of like a quick time event.
And if you hit that thing too at the on the trigger, that's what'll make that sound. Oh yeah, she's gonna get it.
It's like you're like flying the Millennium Falcon through like asteroid fields and stuff
Huh.
like that.
Oh cool! No, you go
Dude,
for
it
it.
does
Yeah,
it.
you can hit it. Yeah.
Well, let's see if they've got Warrior Woods too. Isn't that stupid? There's no spine on George Foreman's boxing. But don't hit it on this, hit it at me. Like, That's cool. Parlor games, soccer. Apparently my arm is metal. That's a big win. We gotta find out how much it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Zool, Battle Racers, Eye of the Beholder. No, I don't see Wario's Woods.
This should be in couples therapy.
Nick, how much is this?
$15.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Deal.
Probably should have done them in a different order.
We're picking up Super Nintendo games, some of the best ones that are cheap. But for you, if you were to pick one all-time, what is your favorite or most memorable Super Nintendo game? I think I already know it, but we'll see.
I mean, you were right there with me when I saw that box, man.
Yeah.
You were there, like, you were like, that's a lot of peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Something like that.
Did you grow up
Zombies
with
Ate
it?
My Neighbors, just because, like, outside of, like, saying Super Mario World, or, like, that's easy. Everybody's Super Metroid.
Yeah.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors, 2-player, 55 levels. That game's hard to beat. Most people don't even get to, like, level 10, let alone the final stage, which is level 48. Konami and LucasArts combined together, had a little like rent row session and made one of the best 2-player games on that console. Zombies Ate My Neighbors should be a show or a movie one day. If I had that lottery, stupid money, you're gonna see me try to direct that film. Or not direct it, because I would want Edgar Wright to direct it. Shaun of the Dead is my favorite movie probably of all time.
What do you got there?
2 off the list.
Oh well.
The platforming on these is so it's like really blown out, and you can't really see where you're going sometimes. And there's a lot of enemies on the screen. It's like you get 3 hits and you're dead.
Select my hero. We're going with Leia. No! Oh man, you can't even see what's coming.
Yes,
You're
that's,
right.
That's the problem.
And 15.
Yeah, 15 for Return of the Jedi.
Okay. It's hard to write when I'm holding things. Cool. I think that's all we need.